I didn't like being beholden to anyone. I just wanted to do whatever I felt like doing. So, you know, the comfort of knowing where the money was going to be coming from, like a monthly or a weekly check, that didn't interest me nearly so much as, because I felt if I did the work, the creative work, and I was excited about it, then the income would come. It was like, because I wasn't having trouble, producing. You know, and then when I did Electra Assassin, at the same time Frank and I were doing the Love and War graphic novel. That was supposed to, the Love and War, what turned into the Love and War graphic novel was supposed to be a regular arc of the comic book. And and that was when I was pushing the Kingpin to these super extreme sort of Tex Avery shapes. And it was getting even more like weird and abstract. And it was actually Chris Claremont who, we kept the pages in Ralph Macchio, who was the editor's office, in the bottom file of the bottom drawer of the flat file. And we just kept it all from Jim. Like Jim had no idea. It was almost like he would see it when it was in its make ready, you know, and which basically a make ready is sort of like the step right before it's actually in stores, you know. It would be without the cover, but it was all the coloring was there. It just didn't have the cover, and we figured by then it's like too late to stop presses, so there was a little bit of sort of like, you know, let's see how far we can push these things and have fun. And Chris Claremont was the one who actually, you know, said to Jim when Jim walked in, Jim, you know, it's like, have you seen these pages, you know? And Jim looked at them and his eyes just got really big and he said, no. And he called me into his office and he goes, this is not gonna fly. He said, there's no way, because this is too unusual, it's too different for the continuity. He said, however, we've had some success with The Death of Captain Marvel by Jim Starlin as a graphic novel. So that like kind of broke open the doors for graphic novels. And he said, you want to do it as a graphic novel? And I was like, perfect, because I get a chance to paint that. So that became like the big thing Frank and I were going to do. We're going to play with the Kingpin and Daredevil and tell this very particular story.